to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Johnny Fisher joins me. Johnny, thanks for giving me some of your time. Congratulations on a win for yourself tonight in front of them amazing fans as well. Could tonight have gone any better?
It was good. That's the performance you want. You want a round one stoppage. You can't get any better than that. But listen, there's always things you can improve on. I thought Dominic Musil would be from what I've seen before, he's a sturdy character, and I thought he would have lasted a little bit longer. But when you've got your man hurt, you've got to get him out of there. And I've got that attacking instinct to get him out of there when I need to. And I'm happy with that performance.
Yeah, I suppose as fighters mature and fighters drop someone, sometimes you don't want to rush in too much. But as a heavyweight, having that finishing instinct is arguably, I suppose, one of the most key attributes to an armory. So just knowing that when you hurt someone, was it only ever going to be you just attack?
Yeah. Do you want a Jeff cake?
No. But you have to answer while I eat.
Yeah. It's important as a heavyweight, you've got that knockout power to be able to get someone out of there. And I managed to do that. It wasn't even a clean shot. It was like, the first one was quite high on the head, but I've got that instinct. I've had that from the very beginning to be able to, I remember when I was fighting Matt Gordon, when someone's hurt, I'm able to get him out of there. So that's something that's never going to leave me. It's just about working with Jimmy Tibbs, Mark Tibbs and Sonny Cannon and my team around me with S-Jam, making sure we develop at the right rate. And that's what's happening. We're getting good performances in.
Tonight was viewed as a test for yourself. I suppose people looking and perhaps not taking into account what they've seen would look at a round one stoppage and think that tonight was an easy touch. But tonight was viewed as a test. I mean, it took Adelaide 4 to put him on the floor. So tonight was a test passed. Yeah,
it was a test because, as you said, he's been in with some top-level opposition and I haven't really done that to him in the first round. But I don't like to compare myself too much to other fighters because they've got to do their own job. They've got their own tactics they're boxing to. I'm on my journey. They've got their journey to do. So as long as I get my victory in any way it comes, that's great. And it's just icing on the cake to get it out there of a round one knockout.
Yeah. In terms of the pressures that come with the crowd, I feel like we've spoke about it only about 1 million times. But to walk out in front of the biggest one yet, the loudest one yet, and yet kind of just stoke it in and still put the performance in, that's a massive box tick because it's only going to get bigger from here. So that's a big sort of tick tonight.
Yeah, definitely. As you said, I remember we fought in Ali Pali. And there was a big crowd there as well. And now we've had a similar sort of crowd now, and I'm a lot more used to that nerves and dealing with that energy now. It's becoming more of a routine thing because you think you've had Sheffield, you've had the Torero fight as well as the Ali Pali one. So I've had a few of them now, and it's just about dealing with them, and that experience is golden, it's valuable. So as long as I keep getting that experience, I keep getting older. When I get to 25, 26, 27, I'm going to be twice the fighter that I am now.
I know this is perhaps a question better for your management, but I'll aim it at you as well. We heard so much about how raw you are. Eddie tells us, and you admit that yourself when it comes to sort of the amateur scene. You've beaten Guema. Tonight was a statement win when it comes to comparing yourself to other fighters. I know you said you don't like to do that. But are we kind of in that place now where you might be raw, but the levels are kind of stepping up fairly quickly?
Whatever the big boys decide, S-Jam management. Listen, Raw is exciting as well. People will tune in to watch that because Raw is violent, and that was violent tonight. I've got that violent streak in me. I know I try and be a nice person and speak politely, but when I need to get something done, I can just switch it on. And wherever I fight, people will tune in to violence and to raw wildness. And you can see that in the crowd there. Now the crowds will keep growing. That's what we want to do. We want to put bums on seats and we want to get people excited, and that's what we're doing.
And I know your fans will like, oh, go on. My questions were good.
Hold on. Oscar, we'll continue this in a minute. Right, here we go. You ready? You know what we're doing. Oscar, just count this, right?
Yeah, go on.
You count the amount of Chinese dishes he's doing. Ready? Go.
Boiled rice, egg fried rice, special fried rice, sweet and sour chicken on Kong style, sweet and sour pork on Kong style, sweet and sour prawns on Kong style, Kung Po prawns, Kung Po chicken, Kung Po beef, crispy aromatic duck, spring rolls, seaweed, spicy pork, special Singapore fried noodles, special barbecue ribs, prawn balls, pork balls, chicken balls, spicy lamb. I'm not as good as Big John. Salt and chilli king prawn, salt and chilli chicken, salt and chilli pork, salt and chilli squid, beef and oyster sauce, beef and black bean sauce, chicken and black bean sauce, pork and black bean sauce.
And out! How many?
28.
Oh! You beat your dad. You beat your dad.
Yeah, but I just found the salt and chilies and they got me out of trouble.
Carry on.
Halfway, I thought you were slacking, but you recovered it.
The salt and chilies got me out of trouble.
28. Yeah. Unless I can't count. I can't remember what I was going to say now. When you're mid-question, it's hard having Chinese just rattled off of you. Oh yeah, you're obviously always going to be sort of a teacher's pet with Eddie. No one sells tickets like you from their hand at least. You know that. So I know Eddie's first question, and probably your fans' first question is going to be when's the next one. But again, because it's a career you've got to look after. So I know it's not going to be just let's go out in a month, let's go out in fucking Dillian's show in 3 weeks. But you're a fighter, so you would. So kind of where are we now then? I know you've just come out of the ring, but you've got to think about, I suppose, what's next.
First of all, I'm thinking about going to Tenerife this weekend, get a few, go up to Kaluna Beach Club, have a few cocktails, have a bit of cocktails, non-alcoholic cocktails, a bit of food up there. But yeah, have a week off. I think it's important that you have a week off, no matter how early you've got to get back out, because you've got to let that body and that mind recuperate. But Tenerife, and then we'll go out there. We'll go out again, whatever my managers say.
You shouldn't have said Tenerife, because you're now going to have people booking Tenerife holidays. But
Tenerife, Bosh. Go down to, what is it, Veronica's? Veronica's, you coming?
Come on.
Bosh.
Wait, can I just say one thing? Just interviewed Fabio Wardley. Yeah. Asked him about a potential fight with you, and he said he would literally break your jaw.
Did he?
Yeah. I've got it on video. What's your response to that?
He does it enough in sparring with cracking each other's jaws, so we can do it.
He said he would like ruin you, break your jaw.
If he wants it, we can have it, Fabio. Bosh.
He didn't really say that, but anyway.
I know he didn't.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.